Music has a universal interest. We are surrounded by it everywhere we go and in everything we do. However, given the devastating funding cuts to education in Oklahoma, as well as other states, many schools are considering either substantially limiting or eliminating their music programs completely in order to save money. As a longtime participant in both band and choir, and a college music education major, I have a vested interest in this crisis. Those who are looking to cut fine arts curriculums fail to see that music has an academic and emotional ties, and is a gift that can be utilized throughout life. Today, I am going to persuade you that music programs are an essential part of the complete learning process that should not be eliminated because of the academic, social, and personal benefits they provide. First of all, studies show that music is academic, not just extracurricular, and helps improve cognitive skills. Students who are involved in music are required to utilize a larger portion of their brains, particularly the left side. This is the part of the brain that is responsible for the development of language and reasoning. Therefore, music education reinforces understanding and achievement in other subjects. In an article by The Humanist, a 10-year study tracking over 25,000 middle and high school students showed that students involved in music scored much higher on standardized achievement tests than non-musicians. More specifically, the music students scored an average of 63 points higher on language and 44 points higher on math. Furthermore, students who learn to play an instrument also have increased eye-hand coordination and can recognize patterns from repetition of practice. They also have a more fine-tuned auditory skills because the mind of a musician is trained to listen for meaningful elements in sound, as well as a mastery of memorization essential for effective performances and beneficial throughout life. Music is also linked to spatial intelligence, or the ability to form mental pictures of things, and the critical thinking that is necessary to solve everyday problems. Music is definitely vital to the academic success of students, but it enhances social and leadership abilities as well. By being active in music classes, students must learn teamwork, communication, and cooperation with others, all of which are skills that will prepare them for the workforce. Not all students are athletes, and being part of a band or choir provides them with the interactive learning opportunities and another avenue to be a part of a team where each member is important to the success of the group. By working together, everybody wins, and a sense of pride is created in the school. When students are involved in music, they also have the chance to meet new people and form friendships that will last a lifetime. According to the National Association for Music Education, and choir students are more successful in society and less apt to abuse alcohol, tobacco, or drugs during their lifetime. Music students tend to be more emotionally developed, are encouraged to take responsibility for their own learning, and must work with peers of different ages, classes, races, and disabilities, making them more empathetic to others. So far, we have seen that music is important in the development of both academic and social skills, but it also aids in personal growth. Music can be a comforting and stress-relieving activity to many students. It also teaches discipline, the value of hard work, and shapes character. Band and choir students must practice a lot to become proficient musicians, leading not only to a sense of personal achievement, but also enhancing the desire to work hard in other subject areas as well. The Children's Music Workshop states that music provides students with a means of self-expression, which in turn helps them develop the self-esteem necessary to deal with the difficult life experiences. Performing in front of others forces students to take risks and overcome fears, which are essential if they are to reach their full potential. Students who participate in music classes are also more likely to develop imagination and intellectual curiosity, keeping them engaged in school and reducing the number of dropouts. So as you can see, music plays a vital role in the overall quality of a young person's life. Music education promotes the development of academic, social, and personal skills unequal to that of any other subject. Schools need to take a closer look at the situation before being so quick to cut the fine arts programs. The monetary savings are minimal in comparison to the benefits they provide. A school without music is incomplete, less valuable, and deprives students of the joy of a lifetime.